Now let us understand this DILR set which has appeared in CAT 2017, and in my opinion this set was easier than rest of the other sets. Now it says that Healthy Bite is a fast food joints and they serve three items. One is burger, the other is fries, and the last one is ice cream. Now it has two employees, Anis and Bani, so we'll call them A and B, who prepare the item ordered by the clients, and the preparation time is 10 minutes for a burger and 2 minutes for an ice cream. It further says that an employee can prepare only one of these items at a time. So this condition is very important. What it means is that suppose A starts preparing a burger, then he cannot simultaneously start preparing for ice cream, right? He can only start preparing ice cream only if he has completed the preparation of burger, that is after 10 minutes. But Bani can simultaneously start preparing ice cream when Anis was preparing burger. That can happen, right? That's what the meaning of this particular condition. Further, it says that the fries can be prepared automatically fryer, which can prepare up to 3 portion of fries, and the time taken is 5 minutes. So since it is an automatic fryer and the time taken is 5 minutes, irrespective of the number of portion. That means if I can write it here, anything from 1 to 3 fries, the time taken is always 5 minutes. It doesn't matter how many fries you are doing, whether it is 1, 2 or 3, it will always take 5 minutes. Further, it says that the fryer do not need an employee to constantly attend to it, and we can ignore the time taken by an employee to start and stop the fryer. That means the fryers can be prepared simultaneously if an employee is preparing burger or ice cream. Thus, an employee can be engaged in preparing other item while the fryer is on. However, the fryers cannot be prepared in anticipation of the future orders. That means the fryer will only be prepared if the order has been placed. Now, the next conditions, it says that Healthy Bite wishes to serve the order as early as possible, and the individual items in any orders are served as and when ready. However, the order is considered to be completely served only when all the items of the orders are served. So for example, if somebody orders say 2 burger, 1 ice cream, and say 3 fries, and definitely unless all the items are prepared, we will not say that the order has been completed. And as and when the items are prepared, they can be served. That means the order in which the items can be served does not matter, but the order will only be completed if all the 3 orders or all the 3 items have been served. That's what this particular condition means. Now the table below gives the order of 3 clients and the time at which they place the order. So this is the client number, say 1, 2, 3, and this is the time in which they have placed the order, and these are their respective orders. So let us plug some of the important data from this particular two paragraphs. So what we can take is that we can take the time taken for preparing a burger is 10 minutes, and time taken for ice cream is 2 minutes. And rest of the things we will keep in mind that fryer can be prepared automatically, and nobody can prepare 2 items simultaneously. That is, nobody can prepare burger and ice cream simultaneously. Now let us also have a glance of all the questions so that we'll understand that in what format we have to arrange the data given, right? So if I read the questions, then we have to find that at what time the order was placed by client 1 served completely. Similarly, for second, it says that at what time client C's order was served completely, and third and fourth are of a similar kind, right? Now the best idea to put all these particular data in a structured way is in this table which I have already prepared. So if I look at this particular table, then we have client 1, client 2, and client 3, and client 1 has placed the order item as burger, fried ice cream, so on and so forth. So I've just taken everything from this particular table. I've just missed the time, so let me just write it here that the order was placed at 10 by client 1. Here the order was placed at 10:05, and here the order was placed at 10:07, right? And these are the items they have ordered. And the rest of the 3 columns are start time, which employee is preparing it, and how much at what time that item got completed, right? The preparation of that item got completed. So let us come back to the question number 1. So the question number 1 says that assuming that only one client order can be processed at any given point of time, so Anis and Bani cannot start preparing a new order while a previous order is being prepared. So at what time is the order placed by client 1 completely served? Now we know that the order gets completed only if all the items are served. So let's start with client 1. So one burger need to be prepared and the order was placed at 10. So it can start at the preparation can start at 10, and suppose Anis started the preparation and it will take 10 minutes because the burger takes 10 minutes for the preparation. So the burger will get completed at 10:10, right? Now three fries, since fries can automatically be prepared, so it can be started at 10 or 10 only, and anybody can prepare it. And the end time, the time at which the fries will be will get completely be prepared, will be 10:05 because it will take 5 minutes. Now one ice cream, since A was busy preparing burgers, so what can happen is that at 10 B can start preparing ice cream, and for the preparation of ice cream it take 2 minutes, so it will complete at 10:02. Now if I look at this, then we can say that all the three orders have been prepared, but the time at which all the three orders are prepared, which we can say is 10:10, right? It took only 2 minutes for ice cream and 5 minutes for fries, but it took 10 minutes for burgers. So we can say that the all three got completed at 10:10. So question number 1, the answer is 2. So it was very easy question. Anybody who have just gone through this particular set must be able to solve the question number 1 at least, right? Now let's move to the next question. So it says that assume that only one client order can be processed at any given point of time. So A and B cannot start preparing the new order while a previous order is being prepared. So at what time is the order placed by client 3 completely served? So we have to complete this entire table, right? So let's start with this. So we know that at 10:10 the client number one's order got completed. So even we can see that B was engaged only till 10:02, and he will be idle because the next client's order will only start if the first client's order has been completed, and the first client's order is completed at 10:10. So the next client's order will start at 10:10 only, and we can see that the order has been placed at 10:05. So anyway, they can start at 10:10. So if I look at fries, then 10:10 anybody can start it, and it will take 5 minutes for it, so it will be get completed at 10:15. And the ice cream can be started by any one of them. So let us assume that A started preparing ice cream and it will be completed at 10:12 because it will take 2 more minutes. So we can see that the clients 2 ordered the two items got completed. One item got completed at 10:12, the other item got completed at 10:15. So we can say that the order got completed at 10:15 only, right? So the third client's item, the preparation for third client's item has to start after 10:15 only, or at 10:15 only, right? And the client 3 has placed its order at 10:07, so anyway they can start at 10:15. So at 10:15 we can say that say A has started preparing for burger, and it will take 10 more minutes, so the burger will get completed at 10:25. And since B was idle, B was also available, so in fact they need to prepare for fries, so anybody can start the fries and it will get completed at 10:20. So we can see that the client number 3, the complete order get completes at 10:25. So we can see that the question number 2, the answer is option 3. Again, we can see that the question number 2 also was not that difficult. If we are able to solve question number 1, we can just extend this particular logic and solve the question number 2. So these are the two questions. The answers we have already identified. Let's move to the next two questions. Now the question number 3 says that suppose the employees are allowed to process multiple orders at a time, but the preference would be given to finish the order of a client who has placed its order earlier. And at what time is the order placed by client 2 completely served? So here what we can do is that if any employee who completes a particular item, and so he can start the order of next client if he's idle, right? Provided the next client has already has placed its order. So anyway, the previous table will not be of any helpful, so we'll have to we have to use the new table. So again, I'm taking the empty table here. So again, the client 1, client 2, client 3 are given, and we have to find for client 2. So we can say that for client 1 there were one burger, so it can start at 10. Obviously the order was placed at 10, here the order was placed at 10:05, and here order was placed at 10:07. So the burger can start at 10:10 itself, and suppose employee A has taken the responsibility for preparing the burger, so he will take, or he will end the preparation of the burger at 10:10. And fries can simultaneously be started at 10, anybody can start it, and it will end at 10:05. And for ice cream it can start at 10 and B can complete at 10:02, right? So here what we see that the client 1, the order get completed at 10:10, and A was occupied till 10:10, but B has finished his work at 10:02. So B can take the order of next client, right? But the next client is placing an order at 10:05. So and B completes its work at 10:02. So from 10:02 to 10:05 he will be idle because no order has been placed, and he cannot start preparing any of the items before the order has been placed. So the next thing has to be started at 10:05 only, and since fries anybody can prepare it, and it will get prepared in at 10:10. And ice cream he can start at 10:05, and B can start it, in fact, because A was occupied till 10:10. So A cannot be assigned to prepare for ice cream, but B completed at 10:02, so he can start preparing for ice cream, and he can complete the ice cream at 10:07. So we can see that the two items which client 2 has ordered get completed in at time 10:10 only. So the answer for question number 3 is 1. Now let's move to the last question, that is question number 4. It says that suppose the employees are allowed to process multiple orders at a time, but the preference would be to finish the order of a client who has placed its order earlier, and also assume that the fourth client came in only at 10:35. So between 10 and 10:30, for how many minutes exactly one of the employees idle? So the important thing is to understand the meaning of this particular line. Exactly one of the employees idle. So we have to find the time in which either only A was idle or only B was idle, not both, right? So let us complete this particular thing. So then only we will be able to identify, because till 10:10 both the clients 1 and 2 has been served, and client 3 has placed its order at 10:07. So the client B's order can start preparing at 10:07 itself. So at 10:07, since B was free, so he can start at 10:07, and he can start preparing burger, and he will end the preparation of burger at 10:17. And at 10:10 A will be free, right, because he will be completed his work of preparing the burger for client 1. And fries anyone can prepare it, right? So no employees required for it, or in fact no employees required to attend for it. Anybody can prepare it, or it can be prepared automatically. So it will get completed at 10 7 plus 5 that is 12, right? So we can say that the client 3's order get completed at 10:17. Both the items will get completed by 10:17. And after this till 10:30 we can say that both A and B, or what we can say that after 10:17 both A and B are idle, right? Because at 10:17 all three clients have been served. So we can we have to but we have to find that exactly one of the employee have to be idle. So it would be we can start with A. So we can say that in the first 10 minutes, that is from 10 to 10:10, A was occupied, and B started preparing ice cream at 10, and he completed the preparation of ice cream at 10:02. So he took only 2 minutes in the time between 10 to 10:10. And the next time B was occupied when he start preparing ice cream for client number 2, right? And he start the preparation at 10:05. So we can say that from 10:02 to 10:05, that is for 3 minutes, from 10:02 to 10:05, that is for 3 minutes, only B was idle, and A was anyway was occupied in preparing the burger. And next he took two more minutes for the preparation, so he was busy for the 2 more minutes. And after that he was again busy for preparing the burger. I'm talking about B. He started the preparation of burger at 10:07, and he completed at 10:17. But by the time in between at 10:10, A has become idle, right? After 10:10, A will be idle because A no more a burger or ice cream required to be prepared. So we can say that A, or at 10:10, after 10:10 till 10:17, for 7 minutes A was idle, or only A was idle. At this point when B was idle, A was working, right? And at this time when A was idle for 7 minutes, B was working preparing the burger for client number 3. So we can say that, and after 10:17 anyway both were idle. So we can say that exactly one of the employee were idle between this time is 3 minutes for B and 7 minutes for A, and that is 10 minutes. So answer for this question 4 is 2.